Hi there. This past few months, I finally understood what does it even mean to do the right thing. And it's such a good question. What does it really mean? What is right, Because we've all had moments or periods in our lives where you feel like you're doing the right thing all the time, you're being careful with your choices all the time, but nothing seems to work and you still are losing in every situation and nothing works out in your favor. Feels like life is against you, everybody is against you. Like we all had like at least a day in a week where you feel like it. So I know that objectively what is the right thing, the correct thing to do in the certain situations, life does not work that way. And this is the big misconception that there is a right or wrong way. And we also need to seek advice outside of ourselves when we're having a problem. Like for me, I don't know how it is for other people, but whenever I was lost and desperate in life and I needed help, like that desperation happens when you are searching for the answer outside of yourself and not inside of yourself. As cheesy as it sounds, I do believe that we have all the answers inside of us. You can listen to anyone, you can listen to everyone, everybody's advice, but at the end of the day, the decision is yours, because somebody might say something that you've never heard of or you never thought about it, and it might give you some idea, but at the end of the day, you should look inside of yourself. Whenever I'm thinking about some hard situations or periods in my life where I was forced to the edge and like life was forcing me to be desperate, I was always seeking the answers outside and the help outside, and it was never an answer, like ever. Like you're already feeling down, and sometimes there truly is not a way out, but you have to, just sit with it, try to find peace in knowing that you can't do anything about it, because even when people are saying that there's always a way, no, there is not. And there is something peaceful in admitting that and realizing that, not because we should give up and if we don't find a solution to a problem, that's it, we're all going to die. No, it's just sometimes we have to stop pushing ourselves to the breaking point, because there's nothing else to do. We've tried everything. I think it has to do a lot with spirituality when it comes to doing the right thing, because the only right thing that I'm 100% sure that is a right thing to do is to be close to yourself, or if you're religious, to a god. I'm not a religious person, but I believe in spirituality, I guess. I don't know how, like, I don't like labeling these things. It sounds very cheesy, but whatever. Also, I believe that we human beings all collectively have experienced at least a couple of times in our lifetime that that something is right to do. This way is the right way. But for some reason, you decided to listen to your intuition and it came out amazing. The second time you did that, came out amazing. So I assume that happens because we're not desperate in the moment. And that's why it's easier to listen to your intuition. Everybody has an intuition. We are born with it. It's just when you are at the rock bottom, it's even if your intuition screams and yells at you, you just simply cannot hear, not because it's not communicating with you, but because, yeah, I'm just all over the place. I don't know how to talk. Actually, one of the main reasons why I decided to uh, speak to the camera or on the camera, I don't know, and post it, because it will make my brain activate even more in order to think, um, how can I put my thoughts into the words, because I'm always all over the place, no matter who I'm talking to, my boyfriend, my friends, like it doesn't matter. I'm always all over the place. So that's annoying. I think a lot, like in general. And doing the right thing is something that is that like that phrase is installed in my brain, you know, and it's annoying because I'm always thinking, okay, what words should I use? What intonation should I use when I'm talking to certain people? It's too much. It's really too much. I don't want to think a lot because I can't enjoy life. I don't have time and energy left to enjoy my life. So I have a lot of resentment and anger in me, and I am scared that it will show up. And I don't even know if I will let myself be myself around people, what kind of version of me will get out. And also, that is what is the right thing to do, to take control. I'm not saying that it's true, of course. It's just what my brain tells me, that this is the right thing to do, to take control, to think about every single step and every single word I will say. I'm always like that. I'm always, it's either pushing myself to the edge or not doing anything at all. Even if we talk about the priorities, like some people will in a friends group prioritize the biggest asshole in the friend group, and not the person who always does the right thing. It's not about that. Life is not about that. Actually, even though I was kind of aware that life is unfair, it only catches up to me like right now. I fully am understanding that life is unfair. You know why? Because life is unfair. And like, you can only think about yourself and your life and your situations. You can look around in your friends group, in your family, in your country, in other countries, listen to the news. Life is unfair. No matter how good of a person you are, it just does not work like that. Nobody gives a fuck if you are a right or wrong. I believe that everybody should have their inner moral compass, of course, but take this with a grain of salt, what I'm going to say right now. But if you feel like your morals are different from what society preaches, which society can be right sometimes, not all the time, but if you feel like it's different, I genuinely believe that you should listen to yourself. But it's so hard. Everybody's yelling at you so loud that you can barely hear your own voice. That's the problem. That's when you can't feel what, like, who's talking to me right now. Is it my intuition? Is it somebody said something to me and it got stuck in my brain? If somebody is pushing their bad morals up their ass to fit the society, and one day they decide that I'm not working with it, even before that, I do believe that they are harming society with one way or another, because that energy that you are trying to hold inside of yourself, it's not going to waste. It's not just going nowhere. It is stacking up, and it becomes dangerous with anything, actually, not only bad emotions like anger, for example. I do believe that even if you don't have anyone around you who you can express love to, and you feel like you have a lot of love inside of yourself, that is also building up inside of you. And no matter with how many fresh fruit you will stack up your fridge with, if you won't eat them, they will go bad, and your fridge will stink. Whenever you will open the fridge, it will stink. So I think it goes with every emotion. With anger, for example, if you're not expressing frustration with the people who hurt you, you're building resentment, and you're getting more and more angrier because it grows, and like, it physically feels like you're molding inside, which is sad. So I'm all over the place, as always. That's the way I talk. And I don't want to wait for another 10, 20, 30 years for me to learn how to talk and how to express myself verbally. I am the way I am, and I don't care if anyone will listen to this. It will be like 1 or 10 people. I will just post it anyway. Because is it like right thing to do to post videos where you talk and you can't even talk, where you can't put your mind, where you can't express your thoughts verbally? As it's like normal? You can't read my mind, so I'm trying to speak to you with words, and I'm not speaking. I'm trying to speak. I'm not used to it, and I think it is very beneficial for me to do that, and I hope I will do that on regular basis because I need that. Even though it's not my first language, it doesn't matter. I can't express myself in any language, unfortunately. But yeah, so fuck that phrase, doing the right thing. There is no such thing. I mean, it's like hot take. It sounds like a big statement, but yeah, I don't care. There is no such thing as right thing or wrong thing. We all have our internal moral compass, and we all have our intuition. You can listen to that, you know. Sometimes you can listen to other people when you are out of ideas, and you can get inspired. But at the end of the day, decision is yours. That's it. Bye.